Hey guys, welcome to the Thomann YouTube channel. I'm Andy and I'm sat here with Remo head endorser Benny Greb. Benny, how are you?
Good, nice to be here, thank you.
Good. We've just taken a tour of the factory, but we thought we'd take a quick sit down with you, talk about your love of drums, your drumming career, your history, and of course, why you play Remo heads. Do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
I play Remo heads since over 3 decades now. And that is true. And I started to play the drums when I was 6 years old. I grew up in a little village called Eichstätten in Bavaria. Don't you know Eichstätten?
I know Bavaria.
See, that's close enough. So to fast forward, like now I do my own solo projects. I play clinics around the world. I'm fortunate enough to travel the world with drumming and drums. Remo, of course, helps me enormously with that, making wonderful noises. And I also do drum camps and am involved in education. I have a couple of DVDs and books out. But I also write music, compose music. I have my own band called Moving Parts. And I like to hit drums and be loud.
As every drummer should. Yes. And most guitarists as well, but we're just not very good at it.
Yeah, let's not talk about guitarists now.
Okay, cut that. So we're here at Remo. Is this your first time here?
It is actually my first time here, yes. I knew the wonderful people at Remo, and I met them at trade shows and around the world, and they come to drum festivals and stuff. I've never actually been here.
And you saw the process that we saw as well, the making of the heads.
Yes.
As a drummer, how does that feel?
It feels amazing because I mean, since I started the drums, like when you practice all those hours, when you play gigs, some are good, some are bad, but you always see the Remo sign and you play on it, and there's blood and sweat and tears sometimes, but it's always there, and to have these heads always with you and making that sound, and it's such an important part of sound. I think most drummers underestimate like what big percentage of the drum sound actually comes from the drum head. I don't have a scientific number for that, but I would estimate that it's something about 60-70% at least. So with all that kind of stuff and all that fooling around, to then actually now see how they're made, see the film that they're made out of, and see what they do with it and how careful they are about it. Some things are very simple, but they're not easy. You know, so
the difference.
Yeah, so some things are so obvious and so like, oh yeah, that's how they do it. But if they wouldn't do it, it would not work. It would not sound. You know, so it's a lot of wisdom in there, and I was really touched today by seeing all those little steps and of how each of them is so important.
I often see drummers that I play with stretching the skins with their hands, and there's this amazing crack, which always scares me because as a guitar player you stretch your strings, and
because you're scared by that, you should play the guitar. Leave the gorilla stuff to us. We can handle it. We have broad shoulders. We can take care of it, and you can play your notes. And we hit the stuff. It's fine. Everything will be fine. Trust us. We know.
Okay, quick question: who's the most important player in a band?
Everyone.
Good answer.
The truth is, everyone is. Everyone is responsible to look out for the other one. It's teamwork, and that's why I think it's so important. Another thing that we do is to listen. You can't play great music if you're not open for input from other people. If you don't respect other people. So
and let's change the pace a little bit. What have you seen that's new here? Because we're coming up to NAMM, and you said that you saw a new product.
Well, this is a secret. I'm not telling a guitarist.
I don't understand anyway, so you can tell me anything.
That's great. So we're safe. Here's the thing. I play a 20-inch bass drum, and I love to tune it low. I love to tune it high as well. I love the flexibility that I can get out of a 20-inch bass drum. You can tune it jazzy and with a long note. You can tune it nice and deep, and it can do a lot of things. To do that, you have to figure out like to have more dampening, less dampening, different heads and all that kind of stuff. They now have a thing.
Wait, I have an idea. Yeah. Let's magically transport to the NAMM show, and you can show me there now. Are you ready to go? You ready?
Let's go.
Whoa!
Man, yes, welcome.
You look good, you've changed clothes.
No problem. Changing locality, changing clothes, no problem for me. Now, this is the usual NAMM craziness, and what I was talking about was there's this nice new dampening thing. You've got to check it out. It's kind of it's not glued on the head. It's not an other head. It's basically like an outer layer you have to take a look at it later, where you can dampen any bass drum head and give it that fat low end without putting any dampening, any pillows or anything into the bass drum. So even an ambassador bass drum head will now become like super fat and short with this thing on top of it. So, but the plastic doesn't touch the actual drum head. It's really just the foam that dampens it. Check it out. It's one of my favorite new thingies that Remo has out.
Great, well, that's good to hear. I've seen it. We're going to go show some footage of this.
Great.
Benny, thank you so much for your time. So nice
Big
to hang
pleasure.
with you.
Thank you.
This is the Thomann YouTube channel. I'm Andy. This is Benny Greb at NAMM 2019. We'll see you in another video. Bye-bye!